As we heard earlier, U.S. Senator John McCain strongly criticized the Obama administration's foreign policy, calling it feckless and partially the reason for the growing crisis between Russian forces and Ukraine. We spoke with Kurt Volker, the executive director of the McCain Institute for International Leadership, on this mounting international crisis.
Well, it's always hard to go back and replay what would have happened if things had gone differently over the past 3 or 4 or 5 years. In the general sense, I do think that we have shown that in the last few years we are not really willing to use military force in order to address a particular international crisis. That's been withdrawing from Iraq, planning to withdraw from Afghanistan on a deadline, getting out of Libya as fast as we could, not dealing with Syria. And so in that environment, we create a bit of a vacuum where people feel that they can act. And you see Putin very willing and very comfortable using force to pursue his objectives. I'd say more importantly, though, there's the specific case of Ukraine, where if we had taken a more active and engaged policy over the past few years, I think we could have avoided this kind of black and white situation that we're in now, where it's either Russia dominating eastern Ukraine or perhaps more, or the West having to push back against Russia in some way. I think we could have done more both to encourage Yanukovych, when he was president, to behave more democratically, and we could have done more to encourage the Ukrainians generally to engage with Europe so that we didn't face a situation where you had the breakdown over the European membership or the European Association Agreement, killing protesters in the streets, followed by this kind of standoff with Russia now.